So what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel with me, the fish sizzle in the hizizzle. I have no idea what that means, but here we go anyway. Today I want to talk about being a real biker. Not in a snowcat sense. We all know if you ride a cruiser and your legs are up in the air like a bitch, then you're a real biker. I didn't mean that. Any Harley riders or cruiser riders, I love you all. You know I do. I'm just taking a piss. Not a piss, the piss. What I want to talk about is basically things we do when we're not on the bike that proves that you're a biker at heart. I do these things. These are 5 of the things I do. There are more, but these are only 5. Leave some comments in the comments box if you do these things or you do something similar. Let me know. Let's have some interaction. This is in no particular order, but we shall start at, let's start at number 1. No, let's start at number 5. Let's count down, build some drama, even though there is no countdown, because this, as I said, is in no particular order. Number 5, numero 5. There you go, a bit of Italian for you. Multilingual, multi-talented man I am. Number 5 is when you're buying a bike. Is it different to when you buy a car? When I buy a car, I just buy a car because 1, I like the look of it, 2, it's practical, and 3, does everything it's supposed to do as a car. But when I'm buying a bike, for some reason, when I'm thinking about that bike, when I'm getting in the mood to buy a bike, I start picturing myself doing fancy journeys on the bike. Like, if I was on a roadster, I'd be riding through the south of France in the lovely sunshine, seascapes, yachts, beautiful women, that sort of thing. Off-road bike, I picture myself riding through the desert. When in reality, I'm just going to be riding through England. So it's weird. I don't do that with cars, but I do it with bikes. Do you do that? Let me know. Number 4, numero 4. Apologies to any Italians for that attempt at an Italian accent there. Number 4, you're in the car, you're driving along, and you see a lovely stretch of tarmac. This usually happens to me when I'm in Italy with the wife, and you're in the hire car going through the mountains, and you see a lovely stretch of tarmac like a ribbon making its way off into the distance, and I go quiet, and the wife turns to me and goes, "You're thinking about riding a bike on this road, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you know I am." And I get all puppy dog eyes, I get all sad, there's a little tear in my eye. A little part of me dies inside when I see a road like that, and I'm in a car, not on a bike. Oh, just thinking about it's making me sad. Number 3, numero 3. Again, you're in the car, you're sitting at a traffic light or a stoplight, whatever you want to call it, from whichever country you come from. You're sitting there, a bike pulls up next to you, aftermarket exhaust on there, a race can, straight through pipes, whatever you want to call them. Do you A, roll up the window because you find the sounds really annoying and offensive, or do you B, like me, roll down the window so you can get a better listen to that exhaust, and even let them pull off first so you can hear it accelerate off into the distance because you love the sound of that exhaust? Do you do that? Do you roll the window up, or do you experience the full flavour of the straight through end tips? Numero 2. Number 2. Right, you're walking down the street, there's a group of people coming towards you. It can be a singular person, doesn't have to be a group. It can be a person with no friends. That's not relevant to this point. The point is, you decide to move. So, before you move left or right, do you look over your shoulder and do a safety check? Do you do a lifesaver check as a force of habit? I do. I'm walking down the street, and whenever I move left or right walking, I automatically give a little glance over my shoulder. Number 1, numero 1. You're telling a story to your friends. Yes, I have friends. Granted, they're imaginary friends. They are real people. I just imagine they're my friends. Anyway, back to the point. You're telling your friends about a bike trip, something that happened to you on a bike. But unlike a car, For some reason, you have to make the noises and the actions when telling a story. For example, you'll be going into a bend and someone will pull out. You'll say, I was on it, I was going into a bend, backed off, just changed down, and this car pulled out. For some reason you make noises, but even weirder than that, we all end up on little two-stroke 250s with clip-on handlebars. Even though I haven't ridden anything with clip-on handlebars for years, when telling a story and doing the fast motion, you're tucked down on a little two-stroke. Don't know why, but that's what I do. But then I don't dig too deeply into what my brain thinks, because it might be a scary place. So leave your comments in the comments box below if you do these things or something similar, if you're just as lunatic as me and have a crazy mind and you can't help yourself because the bike part of you is installed like a second nature. You just happen to do these things, you can't help yourself. Let's have some interaction. I love you guys, you know that. The fish fam. We're all whatever that means. So, like, share, subscribe, do all that shit you do on YouTube. Keep coming back. If you see me in the street, say hello. Come up, give me a hug. No, don't do that, because that's fucking weird, especially if I'm not expecting it. Warn me first, and then you can have a hug. So, that just leaves me to say I love you all. Stay safe. Remember, this is my hand, and this, most definitely, is a fish out. What's up, people? Welcome back to the Hazizzle, and in the Hazizzle today is Mizizzle, Mr. Fishizzle. So what's up, people? Welcome back to the Fish Sizzle channel in the Hazizzle, in the Biznizzle Shizzle, bitch. Supercars shitting. Number 2. Numero 2. 2. What is number 3? I can't fucking remember. Number 4. 4. Numero 4. That was a shit accent, sorry. Come on! Fuck you!